Hello everyone. Today I'm going to tell you 5 crucial MMR grinding tips to help you reach your desired rank. So without further ado, let's get into it. First tip is to have less variety in your gameplay. If you play a bunch of heroes or roles and are stuck in lower brackets, you need to shorten your hero pool and the number of roles you play. Now this might sound stupid at first glance, but I will give you proper reasoning as to why playing a lot of different heroes is counterproductive. When playing a bunch of heroes, you focus on learning the heroes rather than learning the game. Yes, I understand that when you play different heroes, you learn different things, but this is counterproductive in terms of efficiency. You can play 3 different heroes and get better results. When you play fewer heroes, you are less focused on learning how the heroes work and their limitations, and more on how to play Dota. Limit your hero pool to 3 to 5 different heroes. They could be a combination of your best/favorite heroes or meta heroes, but it's better to have the former because it doesn't make you patch limited. When it comes to different roles, try to have one main role and one secondary role. I would fixate you on one role, but since in ranked roles you have to play with all roles to get role queues, you should have a secondary role. The safest option is to know how to play at least 2 heroes in the support role. At this point, you're probably wondering if I'm a hero spammer, then I'm a one-trick pony. That is true only if you don't allow yourself to increase your hero pool later on as you climb MMR. As you climb MMR by spamming heroes, your game sense also increases, which allows you to learn new heroes way easier than before. It would take a 2K player more than 50 games on a hero to understand the basics of that hero, whereas for a 5K plus player, it would take around 20 games to achieve the same results. It's better to be a 5K hero spammer than a 2K variety player. The second tip is to have a disciplined grinding routine. This is something that I made for myself because I had queue anxiety and bad tilt queuing habits. Disciplined grind stops you from tilt queuing and losing the MMR that you don't deserve to lose. So what is a disciplined grind? Disciplined grind is a formula of a sort. The basic goal of disciplined grind is to set a limit to how much you can win or lose in a day. The formula is that if you win 3 games in a row without losing any, that is plus 90 MMR, then you stop playing for the day. If you lose in between but manage to get plus 60 MMR for the day, you stop playing. If you lose 3 games in a row, that is minus 90 MMR, you stop playing for the day. If you lose 2 in a row, take a break and play later. This routine made me grind from 5.9k to 6.8k in a week. Dota is more of a mental game than a skill game when it comes to pubs. If you tilt Q, you won't be able to play at your best and are bound to lose. The third tip is to utilize the mute feature. The mute feature alone can get you more than 500 MMR. If you're someone who gets heavily influenced by the communications of your teammates, and it leads to bad decision making from your side, I would suggest you to play with no incoming chat. If you have anxiety issues, then I would suggest the same. This will make you enjoy your games more and make you perform better. Other than this, if you feel like someone in the game is being slightly toxic, distracting, or passive aggressive, don't hesitate to mute them. The fourth tip is to not force yourself to play. If you're tired or don't feel like playing, don't force yourself to play another game just because you lost some MMR and want to recover it. 9 out of 10 chances you'll lose that game and then fall into the trap of bench queuing for that 1W before bedtime, which will never come. Make sure when you play Dota, your mind and body are fresh. Of course, if you're playing for fun, this doesn't apply to you. The fifth and last tip is to avoid queuing at really odd times. Night games are always horrendous. People are drunk, tired, or just tilt queuing in hopes of recovering the MMR they lost playing the whole day. Trust me, you don't want to get involved with this set of players. At night, there's a lower player base, and there are chances for you to get into low behavior score games, which will also make you lose MMR for no reason whatsoever because there's a ruiner in every second game. And also, try to have a good sleep schedule. Our brain and body function much better when we get a good night's sleep, which leads to better performance in Dota. That was it for this video. Hope this was helpful for you. Do consider subscribing to the channel if you're interested in educational content. And if you have any feedback, let me know in the comments. Thank you for watching.